What's up, y'all? So, I'm just, oh Lord, my thing is shifting. Let me fix this. There we go. So, I'm stepping out in faith and vlogging it, I guess, or filming the process. God told me a couple days ago, he gave me a word, and I put it up on TikTok, and it's been doing pretty well. I'm very grateful that God is choosing to use me and the gift of the Holy Spirit, the gift of prophecy, to give y'all words and encourage y'all, all that good stuff. So yeah, y'all should definitely check me on TikTok. It'll be down below. Check me out on my other social media platforms. Literally everything is pretty much about the same. You got Joshua Winfrey on TikTok. You got Josh.Winfrey on Instagram and a bunch of other stuff. Anyway, so in my TikTok, I was talking about making room, not just internally, but externally. And something I felt in my spirit was God was saying, it's time for you to clean out. It's time for you to clean your room. It's time for you to throw some stuff away, some clothes, and just believe me that I'm going to send the increase, send you some money, send you some finances so you can get other things. And like I've talked about before, I'm going through a process of deliverance, but I'm already delivered, if that makes sense. Like, I've been delivered and set free from the spirit of homosexuality, but healing is a process. Like, weeding things out of your mind, weeding thoughts, weeding just memories and all kinds of that stuff takes time. And logically, it could possibly take the same amount of time that it took you to create them. Anyway, regardless of that, I didn't really come here to be all deep. This is really me just recording my process of throwing stuff out. So I'm going to be showing y'all some items. How did those get up there? I'm going to be showing y'all some items that I'm getting rid of. I'm not sure if I'm going to sell them, if I'm just going to give them away, if I'm just going to throw them away. I don't know what I'm going to do because the stuff is really nice. The stuff I feel like I'm giving away. And it's stuff that I really would not want to give away, but I know that God is changing my style. Like this sweatshirt here, I already asked God about this. He said I could keep it. And just to kind of explain my style to y'all real quick before I show y'all some stuff. My style, I don't think my style is really going to change, but it's going to be a visible difference in how I dress and who I am, like moving forward than in how I used to dress. And so I'm already kind of starting to see a theme in the stuff that God is telling me to throw away. My style is kind of like streetwear, sporty, like sweats, sweatshirts, very kind of, I wouldn't say homely, but like that bougie homely kind of look, if that makes sense. Like, so you'll see me, like, I like Yeezy boots. I like Yeezys. I like Balenciagas. Like, I like jeans, but if I buy jeans, I want them to be jogger jeans. Like, I want them to be comfortable. But I really like sweatpants. I like sweatshirts. I like graphic tees. And my favorite kind of sweatshirts are like crew neck sweatshirts. They're like this. I absolutely, hold on y'all, while I take the sleeve out. I absolutely love stuff like this. It's not mine, it's my brother's, but I absolutely love stuff like this. It says Duke. I have another one that says Champion like this, but it's black. I think y'all seen me wear it. If y'all from TikTok, I know for sure y'all saw me wear it in another video I made. Anyway, I'm just here to show y'all what God is telling me to throw away. Literally, I'm in the moment. I'm asking God. God is telling me to throw it away, or keep it, or whatever the case is. And definitely let me know what y'all think in the comments. I want this to kind of be a little lighter than the content that I usually post, but I'll show y'all already what God is already telling me to throw away. Which, like, I'm about to show y'all. So this was the first item, which is like, I have such a soul tied to this shirt, yo. Like, because I'm just I feel like I'm such a kid at heart. I think that's another reason why I feel like God wants me to get rid of this. But it's this right here. It's this Looney Tunes shirt with the Looney Tunes on this sleeve and on this sleeve. And I just absolutely love this shirt. I've had this shirt for at least 2 or 3 years. I absolutely love this shirt. Like, but I feel like God is telling me to get rid of it. And just kind of thinking about it and looking at it, it's like, I'm not a kid anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a kid. Like, I probably should get rid of this. I love this shirt so much, yo, but I feel like God is telling me to get rid of it. And I know that obedience is better than sacrifice. And I'm going to be honest and transparent with y'all. Like, there are some things that God told me to fast. I would say in a way I was like 50% obedient. But for whatever reason, like lately, it's been difficult to not eat. And there's time in my life where I went days without eating. Like, eating wasn't an issue for me. Or I could snack. I didn't have a huge craving for eating a lot of food. So I was like, why am I dealing with this now? But I feel like what God is doing in me, I didn't come here to be deep, yo. I feel like what God is doing it with me now, what God is doing, the purification process and everything, my flesh is so uncomfortable that it's almost like my flesh is in overdrive. Before, my flesh wasn't acting like this, but now it's like an overdrive and it's really fighting whatever God is doing. And so I have to be very intentional about me stepping out. But anyway, here's another shirt. I don't have a really strong soul tie to this shirt, but and this is more of a me thing, me throwing this away just because, but I'll show it to you. This is from my old church, New Birth. It says One Sound. And I have such a drawback and a memory to when I first got saved, when I first received the Holy Spirit. And it was at my old church. And I have such a soul tie to that. And I kind of put God in a box, or I want to go back to that moment. And I feel like in a way, me releasing this shirt and letting this shirt go is kind of me releasing that and allowing God to do a new thing and not keep holding him to what he's already done. So plus I feel like I just see myself getting bigger, like putting muscle on. I see myself really like just verbally saying is like getting more masculine, and like just being totally transformed. And so I feel like I'm already a masculine man. Like I don't feel like a girl or anything like that anymore. But I feel like this shirt is really small. And so like I don't really want to, I'm getting rid of it. Okay. And I'm gonna try not to give a whole deep detail of everything that I'm throwing away, but this shirt, which I love this shirt too. It's a like a denim shirt or whatever, and it's got like little rips and stuff. I don't know if y'all can see it. I know the camera focus. Let me see if I can pull it up to the camera, kind of get my face up there. There we go. I'm trying to get my face out the camera. There we go. But yeah, I'm getting rid of this. I wanted to keep it, but I felt like God said that me keeping this shirt will be me trying to dress like somebody in my life. And yeah, my dress needs to be solely influenced by the Holy Spirit. So I'm getting rid of this. And this shirt, it's not really much meaning behind it. I used to have some shoes to go with this shirt. I'm getting rid of this. It's just stuff, when I look at it, I just think of myself as a kid. Like, because some of this stuff was from my childhood. Like when I was a teenager in high school, like this. Getting rid of this. Plus it's dingy. Ugh. Anyway. And then this is one I wanted to show y'all. I mean, this one, like, I don't have a real soul tie to this. I don't know. I feel like I get certain emotions, or I feel a certain way when I wear certain stuff. This is why I feel like I know there are spiritual ramifications for the kind of clothes you wear. But this right here, and it's not really because of the colors, but then it is. It's like when I put this on, I don't feel like a man. I'm just being straight up honest with y'all. I know I don't feel like a man putting this on. So I'm getting rid of this. So I think that's about it. I think that's everything that I've already kind of thrown away so far. Oh, I have this shirt right here. I bought this in New York. And a guy kind of gave me an ultimatum. Not ultimatum, but he was like, you can keep it if you want to. But I don't know. I just don't like how I look in this. So I'm getting rid of this. But I bought it when I was in New York a couple years ago. But yeah, that's just me showing y'all what I've already thrown away. And now I'm just going to show y'all. I'm just going to go through the process and even just kind of show y'all in my relationship with God, just kind of how we talk. Maybe, I don't know. I'm going with the flow with this. I don't have a whole lot of clothes, so I don't think this is going to be too difficult. let's start with this, which I was like, oh, Lord, I'm a little afraid to get to this shirt here. Because look, when it comes to anime, when it comes to like cartoon, when it comes to, I just love that stuff, yo. But it's this shirt right here, Pokemon, and let me see. God's saying get rid of it. It goes back to that whole kid thing. Whew. It's okay though, because you got to break the soul tie, and as soon as you can release the stuff, your breakthrough comes right after. Obedience is better than sacrifice. I hope that in me. I just bought this shirt. It says brave. I know it's backwards, but it says brave. Okay, so God's saying I can keep this. I just bought this stuff. I just bought this shirt. And I was like, Lord, like, please correct me. Like, if I can keep something, please let me know. If I can't, please tell me to get rid of it. This is a normal shirt. I don't see anything wrong with this. This is just a button-up shirt. When I tell you I don't have a whole lot of clothes, I'm literally just putting my whole life on Front Street. I need to fold this up and put it away, but I'll do that in a minute. So this shirt right here is another one of those like cartoon shirts, but I got bleach on it. Like when I tell you I love these, like you see the bleach at the bottom, I absolutely love these. And I feel like I feel this way too. Like it's just, I'm already starting to see a theme. I'm already starting to see a theme of what God is doing. Like it's not that my style is gonna drastically change. It's just I'm really gonna look like a man. And this really shirt right here is not really mine. I don't want to throw it away because it's not really mine. This right here, number one, it's dingy. Like, it's just get rid of. And even though I may not have a lot of clothes after this, y'all, this is... Okay, so I'm going to think about this one. Because this shirt, I'll show it to you. This is a shirt from college. And I have a lot of love for my college. Liberty University. Here's the back. I don't think God would tell me to get rid of this shirt. I don't know. Just certain clothes are attached to certain feelings. I don't think there was any really bad feelings from when I was in college. Like, I loved my whole college experience. I don't know. This is weird. I feel like God might be saying to get rid of it. I don't know. I just sometimes like to hold on to stuff for memories. Show my kids. Like I have a picture on Facebook that I hold near and dear to my heart with my friends, like my first semester of college, with this shirt on. I gotta let it go. This is weird, bro. It's like I'm breaking soul ties on camera with y'all. So this is this flannel. I don't really wear this, but I feel like God is telling me to get rid of this too. I don't even have to tell y'all what God is saying about this. I don't need God to say nothing about these. I know these gotta go. And again, like y'all, I hope y'all don't think that I'm trying to be judgmental or anything. Like if you wear pink but there are certain soul ties that you have with certain clothes. There's certain ways that you feel when you wear certain things. And in order for God to sever the soul tie, the spirit, whatever that you was dealing with that God wants to deliver you from, you have to sever the feelings that you had from that lifestyle. And sometimes that stuff is trapped in your clothes. So I gotta throw this out. There's swimming trunks. And this, I don't really have a soul tie to those. Not for real. Like, it kind of made me feel weird. These are just workout don't know. I was like, I think I'm gonna keep these, but okay, I can keep these. Some of them I want to fold up later. Oh Lord, another graphic tee. All this stuff is going in the trash, yo. But it's like, while I'm sitting here on this camera showing y'all this stuff, like, God is showing me the memories that I've had in this stuff. God is showing me the memories I've had wearing this stuff. Like, even feelings of how I felt about myself, even while wearing these things that I forgot about or just didn't think about. And I get it, why God is like, release it, let it go. But it's another Looney Tunes. And this one's so unique because it also got the sleeves, right? But it also has something on the back. But I gotta let it go. I think what I may do is I may just sell them like on Etsy or eBay or something and get some money for them, because your boy needs to get some money up. God told me to save some money, so that's probably what I should do. Let me see what else. This is just a t-shirt. It says "But God." It's from God is Dope. I don't need that. I used to really like this shirt. I used to wear this with a denim shirt I showed y'all earlier. I don't really have a soul tie to this. I don't really care much about this. I'm throwing it away. When I tell y'all, I don't even know if y'all noticed, like, I'm throwing away a lot of stuff. Like, I'm throwing away a lot of stuff. It's kind of scary. But at the same time, God is faithful. This shirt here is not mine, so I can't throw this away. But this is another one of those kind of like Space Jam, Looney Tune kind of things. But it's my brother's, so. This, now I really like this shirt, but I need to really figure out if I should keep this or not. It's an Adidas shirt. I think I may have bought this in New York. I may not have, but let me think. Hold on. Mama san so correbe se kira bababan san so corraban se kere e kerebe sia baban san so corrabashe. Okay, let it go. Sometimes I be fighting myself when it comes to letting stuff go. One thing I can say is that speaking in tongues kind of kills your flesh. If you ever feel your flesh rising up against your spirit, what your spirit man is telling you, is pray in tongues. Praying in tongues edifies you. There's a passage in the Bible where it talks about, like, you know, you shouldn't pray in tongues out loud because it only edifies you. And honestly, I think it just depends on like how you look at it. I don't think there's any strict rules on like what you can and can't do as far as that. Like, I don't think God is like, you gotta do it this way, because we're no longer under the law. So God may lead you in a direction that he may not lead me. And it's not that either way is wrong. It's just our journeys are tailored to each of us individually. So anyway, this is just a normal t-shirt. It's like a long t-shirt though. Maman san so correbese. Abrabat san so corrabashandu kuman san so correbese. Okay. Honestly, some things I just be thinking too much about, but I know this is weird if y'all sitting here watching me speak in tongues while I'm sitting here folding clothes and trying to figure out if I should keep stuff or not, but I feel like God said I can keep it. Sometimes, like, this is why I know I shouldn't have ate that food today. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, oh, I love this shirt. Okay, y'all, give me a second. Abad san soko rebe si ababan san soko rababa shoko rebe ki ababan san soko rabashi. Okay, I can keep this. Because this is one of those shirts that I don't want to, when I tell you, I really don't want to keep some if it's really going to be a hindrance to my journey. But one thing I'm also learning is that you can't be afraid to make mistakes, because it's through mistakes or even slip ups or whatever that you actually learn, that you actually pick up knowledge. And it's also the opportunity that God gets to bless you and to show you how much he loves you. But he can't do that. He can't prove himself to you if you don't go through a storm. Like, if you don't go through nothing, you can experience God in those ways. Like, God has to allow you to go through certain circumstances, no matter the size of the circumstance or whatever, to allow him to prove to you how much he loves you, to teach you some things, so you can learn some things, and so you can grow and develop and be the best person you can possibly be. We do our most growth and development in darkness and in trials and tribulations. So even if it was a mistake to keep this, which I don't think it is, God will correct me, and when he corrects me, I'll throw it out then. But I don't think this is something I don't think it's something that God is like, oh, you got to throw away. I'm gonna go back to this for a second. There was this thing I'm kind of remembering now, where me and my friend, like, I think I wore this one and he wore my green one, or vice versa, and we went out to like Piedmont Park in Atlanta, and we both wore the shirts. I'm like kind of looking at it now. That's why it's coming back to my memory. This one and this one, and for whatever reason, we both wore these shirts, and I wore one, he wore the other. They asked us if we were twins. We're not blood related at all, but people thought we were related. They're nice shirts, but I just feel like, because that moment, even though he and I never did nothing with each other, like we were never on that, there's a spirit, there's a soul tie with this. There's some kind of feeling that I'm being reminded of by looking at these shirts. So I'm making the decision to throw them away. And y'all, like, don't be afraid to, like, remove people from your life, like, even from social media. Even if you don't talk to them anymore, just remove them, because you have to, like, walking with God is a decision. It's a decision. Deliverance can somewhat also be a decision as well. God gives you what your faith can handle. So sometimes people don't walk through deliverance because they don't believe in deliverance. They don't believe in the supernatural on that level. Some people just don't operate like that, And so, and there's those of us who do, who believe that God can do a turnaround and change how you look, sound, talk, etc. And so, that being said, even some of the smallest stuff, because we only had one moment together where we wore those shirts. Even some of the small stuff, it's like, I gotta let that go. But anyway, this shirt I've had for a while. I really like this shirt. Honestly, looking at it, it's like it's old. I wore this when I was in high school. Even when I was, out of high school, out of college. I feel like God is saying, let it go. There's some of these clothes now, like most of the stuff that I had like soul ties to, are already gone. Like, they're already gone. So I know for sure that I bought this in New York, and I actually really like this shirt. I don't really feel like there's anything wrong with this one. It was just those other two Adidas shirts. It was like, I feel like those gotta go. Those gotta go for sure. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. I'm sitting here singing on here too. Okay, so I have these shorts. Really like these shorts. I don't know. I feel like God is saying this up to me with these. I feel like most of my soul time, most of my stuff is really with shirts and like tops. It's not really much with bottoms. I feel like God is saying I can choose with this one. You just got to really know yourself and what you can handle. This video may be long for real. But I mean, if y'all want to sit here and watch it, Like, it's up to y'all. I'm just making content, stepping out in faith and doing, like, literally, I was going through this stuff and I was cleaning. I was like, you know what, I should film. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna film. And I think, honestly, the blessings really be in the stuff that you just step out in faith and do in the moment. Because it's like you're not even allowing any kind of doubt or anything to kind of stop you. You just step. Now, this I know for sure is like a pajama shirt, so I know there's nothing wrong with this. Honestly, going through this stuff with y'all on camera is really showing me that it really goes back to how you felt when you were wearing the clothes. It's not much about the clothes. There's nothing wrong with the clothes. It's about how you felt. And like I said before, spirits are feelings, emotions, and words. So if there's a feeling that's contrary to what God is trying to express through you that you have attached to that clothing, you got to get rid of it. And that just came to me in the moment. That just came to me in the moment. If there's a feeling like these here, I know for sure I got to throw these away. Because when I wear these, like, they're super tight. When I wear these, and I bleach these because I got a little bleach on them, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna turn them to something. I got a little bleach on the back, whatever. I gotta throw these away because they're so tight. Like, I'm gonna be straight with y'all. I just automatically look at my butt when I put these on, like, and they're so tight. They make me look skinny. They don't make me feel good about myself when I wear these. Like, but I used to really like tight stuff, and I don't know. I'm in a space where I'm like, I think I kind of want to wear looser stuff. Kind of, you know, these gotta go. And a part of me is like, if I felt a certain way, like, I'm trying to think, like, I may have to submit this to God. Could I pass on a feeling from how I felt to somebody through clothes? So I'm just asking God this. That's why you hear the pause. I feel like you may not be able to pass on a feeling that you had, but depending on the spirit or even things that you remember while wearing certain clothes, you could potentially pass those on. Because let's say you're dealing with a demon, and demons will attach themselves to clothes and things of that nature. Like, and you put them on and you Sasha Fierce, or, you know, you feel like you want to twerk or bust something. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like you can really pass on your personal feelings of how you felt when you were wearing those clothes. But if there was a spirit in which that you were operating in, or a little deeper, because I think at spirits fundamental, their words, thoughts, and emotions. But spirits can also be a lot more complex. Like homosexuality is composed of a bunch of feelings, emotions, and stuff. And it also expresses itself through different vessels differently. So I feel like if you felt gay wearing a piece of clothing, or if you felt lustful in the homosexual way while wearing a particular piece of clothing, you could potentially pass that on. But specific feelings, I'm not sure. But I don't know. Because I was thinking about, like, should I give these clothes to my brothers? Let them pick through and figure out. But I don't want to potentially pass something on to them. I just think about this stuff, y'all. Like, don't mind me. It's just my thought process. Okay, so these are just like the other workout low things. So I'm going to keep these as well. I'm telling y'all, in this next season, I'm getting in the gym. I'm putting some weight on. I'm about to get muscular. I'm about to just get big. I'm trying to get my body prepared for my wife. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't be this little skinny boy. I'm not a boy. Let me say that. I'm a man. But I just can't be. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm going to be straight up with y'all. And this may be a little much, but there's these underwear that I know gotta go. When I tell y'all, it's just something about a certain pair of underwear that make you feel yourself. And these are it. I may not show these on camera. They gotta go. That's what I'm talking about. Like, you gotta think about these kind of things. When y'all get to this point in your process, I'm filming this to really show y'all, like, in the moment, you gotta think about these things. Because what if you put that back on and it takes you back to that moment when you was laying up with somebody, or when you was doing X, Y, and Z? You feel me? That's not who you are no more. So, and I'm even thinking about a pair of shorts that I have now, because I just see these shorts right here. These are not mine. I know these are okay. now that I'm kind of walking through this process with God, I'm kind of starting to see like, okay, what I need to throw away, what I need to keep. And I know this video is getting long, so I may not go through everything on here with y'all, but there are a pair of shorts I'm thinking about right now that I know for sure I gotta throw away, and they are my favorite shorts, yo. Like, they're my favorite shorts, but I gotta throw them away. Because somebody I slept with wore them once, and I remember just looking at their butt. Not gonna lie. One thing I also have to say is nothing wrong with finding somebody attractive. It's about your eye being lustful. Because God made beautiful people. You can look at somebody and be like, yeah, they're very attractive. Like, they have the potential to do X, Y, and Z. There's nothing wrong with that. It's when that turns up to perversion, when you start looking at their butt, when you start looking at their imprint in their pants, when you start looking at their chest, women, you know what I'm saying, looking at their boobs, or trying to see the imprints, trying to see the camel toe. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When you start lusting and you start thinking in your mind and visualizing you being with that person, that is when it's wrong. Because our minds shouldn't revert there. That's perversion. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's not in the will of God, if you're not looking at your wife in that way, and she's your wife, like y'all are one, like you should only be looking at your wife in that way. And it's not even, I don't know, because I'm not married. I've never been married. I have never been in that predicament or whatever. But I feel like God put parameters to protect us. He's just trying to protect you. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, this is a V-neck. Anyway, I think I've gone through this process long enough to kind of know what I can and can't keep. And even while I'm sitting here, like, doing this, I just kind of feel deliverance, yo. Like, I just feel God breaking stuff off me. This is actually very therapeutic for real, too. This shirt here, it says, go like hell. The only thing I can think about when I look at this shirt, when I look at this shirt, is when I used to work at UPS. And I just think anything from that old lifestyle, I just gotta get rid of it. I was in darkness at UPS. And when I first went in there, I just felt so innocent. Honestly, I felt like UPS really, like, throw it away. My time at UPS was something else, yo. This is my granddad's shirt. Technically, it's my brother's shirt, but it's my granddad's Jim. Robert Pritchett, it's my grandfather. And he's retired now, but he was a basketball coach at Auburn back in his day. And then he also was the basketball coach. Oh, excuse me. Basketball coach at Atlanta Metropolitan College here in Atlanta. So here's another Liberty shirt, but this one didn't have anything on the back. I don't know. I want to keep this stuff, or at least this one, but I feel like I have to let it go. It's gonna remind me of stuff that I don't want to be reminded of. So most of the stuff now, like, I still have stuff I gotta go through, but that's about it for this video. I hope y'all really took something away from it. I hope it was kind of fun for y'all, kind of entertaining, because most of my videos would just be sitting down talking and running my mouth. Yeah, I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video.